The day the kids showed up. October 12, 2006, Rainier Valley, Seattle, Washington. The rain hammered Seattle like it had a personal grudge. Eleanor Thompson, 52, stood at her kitchen sink rinsing chamomile from a chipped Seahawks mug. Arthritis whispered in her knuckles, but she ignored it. The doctor's warning, "Slow down, Mrs. Thompson," went in one ear and out the other. Then came the knock. Not polite. Desperate. Like someone fleeing a flood. Ellie dried her hands on her faded UW hoodie and opened the door. There stood her daughter, Rachel, 26, soaked to the bone, clutching a hefty bag of kids' clothes. Behind her, 3 small figures in mismatched rain jackets. Ava, 8, eyes too old for her face. Liam, 6, clutching a soggy teddy bear. Little Sophie, 4, asleep on Rachel's hip, thumb in mouth. "Mom," Rachel rasped. "I need you to take them. Just a few weeks. I'm drowning." Ellie didn't ask questions. She just opened the door wider. The kids tumbled in like refugees. Ava's sneakers squelched. Liam's lip trembled. Sophie woke up crying. Rachel kissed each child once, quick, mechanical, and handed Ellie the hefty bag. "I'll call. I swear. Just keep them safe." Then she was gone. Into a yellow cab. Into the rain. Ellie closed the door. Looked at the kids. Looked at the bag. Inside, 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of underwear, 1 broken toy truck, and a red diary with a tiny heart-shaped lock. She didn't open it. Not yet. Part 2. The First Winter. December 2006 to January 2007. The kids didn't speak for 3 days. Ava stared out the fogged window. Liam wet the bed every night. Sophie followed Ellie like a shadow, clutching her leg. Ellie enrolled them in Rainier Beach Elementary. Bought coats at Value Village. Learned to French braid Ava's hair. Made mac and cheese from scratch because Liam said, "Mommy used to burn it." Rachel didn't call. Ellie left voicemails. "Rachel, the kids need birth certificates for school." "Rachel, Sophie has a 102 fever." "Rachel, please. Just tell me you're alive." Nothing. By Christmas, Ellie had sold her late husband's Rolex, a 25th anniversary gift, to buy presents. Wrapped them in PI comics. Ava got a Copic marker set. Liam a Hot Wheels garage. Sophie, a rag doll with yarn pigtails. That night Ava whispered, "Grandma, will Mommy come back?" Ellie's heart cracked. "I don't know, sweetheart. But I'm here. Always." Part 3. The Red Diary. March 2007. Ellie found the diary while doing laundry. It had fallen out of the hefty bag, lock snapped. She shouldn't have opened it. But she did. Page after page in Rachel's looping handwriting. October 15, 2006. "I can't do this." The kids scream. "The needles help. Mom thinks I'm at rehab." "I'm not. I'm at Dedic. He says I can start over. No kids. No buggy. I'm leaving them with Mom. She'll take care of them. She always does. I'm signing this so no one can say I didn't mean it. I, Rachel Marie Thompson, give up my rights to Ava, Liam, and Sophie Thompson. Forever. Let Mom adopt them. I'm done. Rachel." Ellie's hands shook. She photographed every page with her Motorola Razr. Hid the diary in a fireproof lockbox under her bed. Then she called Legal Aid Seattle. Part 4. Legal Guardianship. 2007 to 2009. Ellie filed for temporary guardianship. King County required notice to Rachel. They published ads in the Seattle Times. Rachel Marie Thompson, mother of Ava, Liam, Sophie Thompson, appear or lose rights. No response. In 2009, King County Superior Court granted Ellie permanent legal guardianship. The judge, Judge Elena Morales, said, "Mrs. Thompson, you've done more than most parents. These children are lucky." Ellie cried in the hallway. Ava hugged her. "Are we yours now, Grandma?" "Yes, baby. You're mine." Part 5. The Years That Followed. 2009 to 2023. Ellie worked double shifts at SeaTac as a janitor. Saved every penny. Put the kids through Seattle public schools. Ava won state art awards. Got into Cornish College on scholarship. Liam joined First Robotics. Built a drone that placed second nationally. Sophie learned violin. Played Vivaldi at Benaroya Hall at 14. Rachel? Vanished. Until. Part 6. The Return. August 2023, 17 years later. Ellie was making pancakes when the doorbell rang. She opened it to find Rachel, 39, blonde highlights, Lululemon leggings, and a Louis Vuitton purse. "Mom," Rachel said, voice syrupy. "I'm back. I'm clean. I want my kids." Ellie's spatula clattered to the floor. Rachel handed her a manila envelope. Inside, a custody petition filed by Mark Sullivan, ESQ, downtown Seattle's shark-eyes family lawyer. Ellie's blood ran cold. Part 7. The Motive. September 2023. Rachel claimed postpartum depression and addiction had stolen her motherhood. She was healed now, married to Derek Dawson, a Bellevue real estate flipper, and ready to reclaim her family. But Ellie hired a private investigator, Tina Chun, ex-Seattle PD. Tina's report, delivered in a Starbucks on Rainier Avenue. Rachel never completed rehab. Derek's business was $1.2 million in debt. The kid's late father, Rachel's high school sweetheart, Jake Carter, died in a logging accident in 2022. Jake's life insurance, $2 million, payable to the kids in a trust, accessible only through their legal guardian. Ellie, as guardian, had already filed paperwork for the kids to claim it at 21. Rachel didn't want her kids. She wanted $2 million. Part 8. The Courtroom. October 15, 2024. King County Superior Court, downtown Seattle. The courtroom smelled of lemon polish and tension. Judge Theodore Mason, gray hair, tired eyes, presided. Rachel sat with Mark Sullivan. Ellie sat alone, until Ava, now 26, Liam, 24, and Sophie, 22, filed in behind her. All adults. All choosing to be there. Mark Sullivan opened. "Your Honor, my client was hospitalized for severe postpartum depression and opioid addiction. Mrs. Thompson exploited that vulnerability to alienate the children." Ellie stood. "Permission to approach with evidence?" Judge Mason nodded. Ellie walked forward, clutching the red diary in a Ziploc, preserved for 18 years. Part 9. The diary unveiled. Ellie opened it to the photographed page. "Read it aloud, Mrs. Thompson." Ellie's voice cracked but didn't break. "I, Rachel Marie Thompson, give up my rights to Ava, Liam, and Sophie Thompson. Forever. Let Mom adopt them. I'm done." Gasps rippled. Rachel went ghost white. Sullivan stammered. "Objection. Coerced. Mental incapacity." Judge Mason. "Medical records show Ms. Thompson was discharged from Swedish Medical Center 2 months before writing this. She married Mr. Dawson 2 months after. She was competent enough to sign a marriage license." Part 10. The kids testify. Ava, artist, Cornish grad. "Mom, you left us in a hefty bag. Grandma sold her wedding ring to buy us coats. She's my mother." Liam, engineer, Boeing intern. "You chose Derek. Grandma chose us. Every day. For 6,570 days." Sophie, violinist, Juilliard hopeful. "I was 4. I remember the cab. I remember Grandma singing, 'You Are My Sunshine,' when I had nightmares. You're a stranger." Rachel sobbed. Sullivan looked like he'd swallowed a lemon. Part 11. The text messages. Ellie pulled out printed texts from July 2023. Rachel, July 18th. "Mom, give me custody and I'll split the $2 million 50/50ths. Fight me and I'll say you kidnapped them." Rachel, July 20th. "My lawyer says you'll go to jail. Easy choice." Judge Mason's gavel cracked like thunder. "Ms. Thompson, this is extortion. A felony." Part 12. The ruling. Judge Mason's voice was steel. Custody petition denied. The red diary is admitted as voluntary relinquishment. Permanent guardianship to Eleanor Thompson. 7-year restraining order against Rachel Thompson. Case referred to King County prosecutor for extortion charges. Rachel collapsed. Sullivan packed his briefcase like a man fleeing a fire. Part 13. Aftermath. 3 months later. January 2025, Rainier Valley. Ellie's house smelled of gingerbread. Ava's art hung on the walls. Liam's drone buzzed overhead. Sophie practiced Bach in the living room. The $2 million trust was safe, accessible only when each kid turned 25. Rachel? Derek left her. Took their condo. Took their dog. She was cleaning offices at Amazon headquarters at night. Ellie got a call from Tina Chun, the PI. Rachel's in therapy. Bikesh. No contact with the kids. She asked me to tell you. Tell Mom I'm sorry. For real this time. Ellie hung up. Didn't reply. Part 14. 1 year later. October 2025. Ava's first gallery show, Hefty Bag Portraits, sold out. Liam started at Blue Origin. Sophie got into Juilliard. Ellie, now 71, sat on her porch swing, watching the rain. A letter arrived. No return address. Inside, a Target gift card $50, and a note in Rachel's handwriting. For groceries. I'm still cleaning offices. Still in therapy. Still not asking for forgiveness. Just thank you for saving them. Air. Ellie tucked it into the red diary. Locked the box. She didn't forgive. She didn't forget. She just kept loving. Fiercely, quietly, like the Seattle rain that never stops. Because some bonds aren't blood. Their choice. And Ellie Thompson? She chose every single day.